It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show.
The Hodaki Big Show. With Jason Hoyt, Mike Minogue, and Keyzie.
Well, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this Tuesday afternoon, the 4th of July, 2023. You're listening to the Big Show, Horty, J, Minogue, Keyzie, you mad bastard, and Mogey, you Adonis. How's life?
It's going pretty grousey, you sick son of a bee, you mad doggy, hey? You Lothario.
Yeah.
You handsome SOB.
Back in the day, Mogey, that's for sure. Back in the day, mate.
You're going bloody good, man. Another miserable day in this hellhole we call Auckland, but other than that, brother, I'm loving it.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Good on you. Keyzie, how you going, mate? You got your rainbow jacket on today. Very bright and pink. Looking good, man. You got your backwards cap on. Kia kaha.
It's a black jacket with NASCARs on the back, and it happens to have
has it got NASCARs on the back?
It has a small amount of pink on the shoulder.
Oh, it's quite substantial.
So it's not a rainbow jacket, all right? To be honest, mate, I'm actually a wee bit tuckered out because I did a big shift at the gym just before coming.
Oh, did you? What'd you work on today?
Leg day.
Was it yesterday leg day?
Nah, yesterday was like chest and back day or something.
Chest and back day.
Yeah, well, what did you do, Jase?
Arse day today for me. Just purely working on the arse.
Just squatting?
Yeah, squats and weights on the shoulders there. That sort of stuff.
So good.
Are you guys vocal in the gym?
No. I need to tell people to shut up.
Oh, yeah,
I am head down and silent. I don't make eye contact with anyone until I leave the gym.
Yeah, fair enough, Keyzie, because you know you probably get decked if you do. Hey, listen, big show coming up, so strap in, turn up the volume, and let's kick off with a bit of Pearl Jam.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Pearl Jam there on the radio, Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. G'day if you're just joining us, 7 minutes past 4 o'clock. And it's time now for the Hodaki Big Show Big Poll.
The Big Poll.
And this is an absolute doozy. It's a real bugbear of mine, and I know it's the same for you, Mogey.
Yeah.
Not so much for Keyzie.
No.
But the question on the big poll today is, leftovers in the fridge, yes or no?
Yes or no?
What do you mean by that?
Yes. Well, I'm in a scenario in my fridge. It's chock-a-block with crap.
Same.
It is chock-a-block with containers
right.
of leftover food from previous dinners or whatever
years
that
ago,
never ever get eaten.
That's right. Okay, cool.
And I'm very particular about my fridge space.
Thank you.
I like to be able to see each item in there, but my fridge is so filled with crap that it does my head in.
Right. And so what is your alternative? To just throw food that's perfectly good straight in the bin?
Yes.
Or cook less?
Yeah, I mean, there's a million, options that we can go through, Keyzie. But the big poll is leftovers, yes or no?
Right, okay.
Yes or no?
Because I'm the kind of person that gets excited when I see leftovers. I'm like, oh, yeah.
Oh, I know you do.
Yeah, dinner for lunch, baby.
You get excited when you walk around a bar and somebody's left a quarter of a beer on the table as they're ducked off to the toilet. All sorts of things.
You have a little suck on that.
I yell, bingo!
But for me, it's... And I take your point, Keyzie. I take your point.
I'm just playing devil's advocate. You know me, man.
But it's things like leftover excess pasta that's been cooked.
What, with no sauce or
no
meat
sauce, just pasta. Leftover mashed potatoes. Leftover sort of salady green stuff that goes off after a day or two. But it never gets moved out of the fridge. It just sits in there.
And who cleans it out?
Hoity J.
Thank you.
Who cooks the food?
Hoity J.
Really?
Well, in terms of the pasta and the rice, that's generally my wife, which is why we always have so much more than we need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Portions are tricky.
And it's a shame, isn't it? Because it is a waste.
It is a waste.
But for me, it seems to be... I think we need to come up with a system at our house to deal with it. And maybe we can talk about that next up. But, yeah, something's got to give, man.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Got to give.
I'm curious on your thoughts. You can text us 3483, by the way, or give us a call.
On 0800 Hodaki, and people that call get to air, instant BK voucher, by the way.
My vibe already is, Mogey, rightly or wrongly, that people are going to side on the on the side of Keyzie here.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, the normal side.
Garbage guts.
Don't call me
Keyzie.
garbage guts just because I eat my leftovers. Delicious. By the way, if you'd like to vote on the poll officially, Hodaki Big Show's Instagram story poll will be up there shortly.
Yeah, beautiful. In the meantime, here's Guns N' Roses.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Guns N' Roses there on the radio. Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon, 14 minutes past 4 o'clock. The Big Show Big Poll today. Leftovers in the fridge, yes or no? We've got Peter on the line. Peter, you mad bastard. How's life?
Yeah, not too bad, thanks. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks, Peter. Good, thanks. What's your view on it, mate?
Oh, no, I know the feeling, mate. The lovely wife has left bloody taco mix, bloody spag bowl, and what else? There's also the taco mix, spag bowl, and
It's important we get this third thing,
sausages.
Peter.
Last night's sausages.
Yeah,
sausage, right.
Yeah, the old classic lamb and mint.
Yeah, I hear what you're saying,
And you
mate.
don't just want to eat them for lunch the next day?
Oh, I do, but I mean, I can't have it all, you know. I
Right.
do like a fresh feed now and then.
Yeah. And for me, I don't know how it is for you, Peter. You know, it just clutters up the fridge there. So you
Completely.
and you're just looking at all this crap, and then it gets pushed to the back of the fridge. It starts moulding and getting
That's
really
right.
foul and
Oh, I
disgusting.
know, and then I'm really peed off when I can't find my tomato chutney.
Yeah. Your tomato chutney is pushed to the back of the fridge.
And I will say that there's actually a lot of stuff that gets bunged into the fridge or gets classified as leftovers
Yes.
when it is clearly garbage. You know what I mean? It's
Yes.
like you might open up a tub where it's like, oh, I wonder what the leftovers are. And you open up and you're like, I don't know if this makes the grade. This
Yes.
is trash.
Yeah, it's just
I
filth.
open it up and I'm like, oh, there's a bit of penicillin in that one. That one
Exactly.
it's a bit
Yeah.
cold.
Hey, well, Peter, thanks for your views, mate. And you stay on the line because old Pugs will sort you out with some BK vouchers, all right?
Oh, awesome.
You won't be leaving any of that in the fridge, I promise you that, pal.
Be scoffing it down. There's a great points come through on 3483 just quickly.
Yes.
This is something I agree with, having done this in the past. Get some chickens, turn that food waste into new food, a.k.a. eggs.
Oh, and chicken breasts.
Well, no, you don't eat the chickens.
Well, I mean,
What?
that's about...
No, you name them and then they give you fresh eggs and
I
you get
prefer
attached
your
to them.
chicken thigh, Mogey. You know what I mean? But certainly I'd go breast. Not adverse to a bit of breast, Keyzie.
I'm a thigh man as well.
Yeah.
Big thigh man.
Yeah.
But yeah, honestly, chickens, you're allowed, if you live in a city, by the way, you're allowed 6 chickens and a goat. No roosters,
Right, okay.
6 chickens in a goat.
not inside a
Is
goat.
not
that-
gonna work,
I've
Keyzie.
actually seen that on YouTube.
No,
actually.
no, 6
That
chickens
Where you cook
and-
6 chickens and a goat. I'll actually Google that, would you, Keyzie?
I'm not going to get...
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Oh, tune. Comfortably shagged there by Head Like a Hole. Now, fellas, this is awkward for me
Oh, yeah.
because we're a team, eh?
Hell yeah.
Depends what you're about to say.
Yeah, it
Right.
depends,
Well, I mean, but we've got each other's backs, is
Hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying. You
Again.
know what I mean? Again, you're saying
Oh, yeah,
it
no, it
depends on.
depends.
I'm going to say, well, let me put it this way, Mogey. You've got nothing to worry about here.
Oh, yeah. No,
And I think like any
Well-
team environment,
Sure.
whether it's a top rating radio show like ours or
100%.
office or wherever you're working, excuse me, I think it's important that you have harmony in the team
Harmony and trust.
and trust.
Hell yeah, yeah.
Thank you, Mogey.
Yeah,
trust. I'm
trust.
glad you used the word trust
And honour.
and honour.
Oh,
yeah. So that you can, you feel like the other person's got your back.
Yeah.
I got your back, mate.
Yeah, I got your back,
To a
man.
certain extent, I've got yours as well, Keyzie.
What do you...
And Pugs, I've definitely got his back.
Well, hang on, he's got a good
'Cause
here
he's
like 5 minutes.
he's a really good bastard.
Well, I got your back.
Thanks, Keyzie. So the decision that I made today wasn't made easily.
Oh,
And it was something that I had a terrible night's sleep, Mogey.
did you?
Yeah, I didn't sleep at all, really, thinking about it. But I've had to file an HR complaint against you, Keyzie.
Was this a PG? Personal grievance.
You are personal grievance.
Against me.
Yeah.
What the heck did I do? I thought we'd been getting on great guns. In fact, just the other day, you said that you really enjoyed working with me and that you saw me as like a son.
That never happened, Keyzie.
And
You're just making that up off the top of your head. That
Well,
didn't
I
happen
wouldn't
at
do
all. That's
that.
just absolute bollocks.
You've got a hell of an imagination.
Yeah.
What, that he likes
Were you
working with me?
steamed?
Well, it was probably a dream.
I think
Yeah,
it was
yeah, it was
steamed
very
actually. It was at the
dream.
pub last week.
Now, I think it's been acknowledged by myself that I have a bit of issue with Cheeseballs.
A bit.
A bit of an issue. And there has been a video released of me in the previous week of me on the streets in my own private time purchasing and eating Cheeseballs by one Christopher Keys.
Yeah.
Who the hell's that? I'm Keyzie.
Last night, in my own private time, Mogey,
Yeah.
away from the studio, away from the office, outside working hours, Keyzie did the same thing to me again.
You're joking.
Violated my privacy and my private cheeseball moment time by taking another video of me purchasing said cheeseballs and scoffing them as I walked across the road in heavy traffic.
Can I just say, right, first of all, the only reason I filmed you eating cheeseballs in your private time is because you came on the radio and swore that you were done with cheeseballs.
Yeah.
I never said that.
Yes, you
Yeah.
And you said it last week as well, and then both times you've said that, literally straight after the show, you walked past and last night it was my wife.
My wife!
Sitting in the passenger seat was like, is that old hoity Jay with his schnoz and a bag of cheeseballs there? And I was like, I can't tell, his head's pretty much in the bag. And then you pulled your head out, and I was like, oh my God, it is Jase, get the phone out quick.
Suffice to say, Keyzie, I've had a word with old Bogsy.
Right.
And, he's
Surely
going to have...
he's not gonna sack me over.
There may be a meeting arranged in the next day or two with you with management. All right?
Am I going to get sacked?
We'll see.
Over cheeseballs?
Well, maybe, Keyzie, maybe.
Oh, God.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Yes, indeed, Silverchair there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon.
Radio Hodaki's Beer and Pie July.
I was going to say breaking news, actually, but that was my bad. I didn't communicate that very well to you, Keyzie.
Well, I just thought I'd
so
play
it's not your stuff up. I'll own it.
Well, it's not a stuff up because I'm playing the thing we're supposed to play.
Look, I'll own it, all right?
Do you want me to play breaking news now?
Yes.
This is breaking news.
Now, Poor of Duty, win flights anywhere to pour a cold one with a mate, text beer to 3483 to enter.
Is that it?
Yeah, man.
That's good, man.
I mean, that is breaking... I think it is worthy of breaking news purely because you could fly anywhere in the world to pour a beer for your mate. That's pretty bloody good.
That is really good. But if I flew somewhere, all the way somewhere, I think my mate could pour me one. You know what I mean?
That's kind of my feeling.
I don't think it matters who's doing the pouring. The thing that's
I think we need to
important,
iron that out.
we're trying to reunite you with a long-lost friend.
Reunited and it feels so good.
And the other side of that too, Mogey, is, I don't want to go, say, to New York and then get off the plane and stuff and then try and find a beer somewhere to take to my mate to pour. So I take your point.
Yes.
Jase. That we could go there and then he pours us
have
a
the beer ready to go.
Or she.
We're trying to...
I don't know anyone in New York, to be fair.
I do.
Trumpy.
Oh, you know Trumpy?
Are you friends with Trumpy?
But he's not in New York anymore.
No.
He's in
and he doesn't drink.
Florida.
Wait, so you don't know anyone in New York then?
No, not now.
And you're not friends? Okay. But what we're trying to do is reunite two people who have been apart for a long time over a frosty beverage.
Oh.
Personally.
Who can we reunite then?
Well, it's going to be a listener. And they get in the draw by texting beer to 3483.
I'll tell you what, Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Vin Diesel haven't been getting on.
No, we're not.
Maybe we could fly them together and they could have a beer because then they could do another movie together.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
How good would that be?
That would be so good.
But then I'm
really
thinking,
want that.
like you fly to China, for example, Mogey, the beersies, it could be hard to get a beer in China.
Why is
that?
No,
they've got that.
Yeah, but it's not their sort of go-to like it is for us.
You can get a Tsingtao. I love Tsingtao.
Pardon?
Or a red horse. Those are my favourites when you're in China.
What?
A red horse.
What are you saying?
Red. Okay, here's my suggestion, all right? You link up with a friend. You have some delicious Macs because they're the ones that actually made this all possible.
Yeah, good on you.
Here's to interesting. And if you are keen to link up with a friend, thanks to the Poor of Duty, text beer to 3483 right now.
Unreal.
Too good.
Why wouldn't you? Can somebody explain that to me?
Yeah.
Keyzie?
Huh? Oh, maybe you don't have any credit on your phone.
Oh, no, that's not it.
But then you top up and you go do it. Yeah.
There's the Rolling Stones.
Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Foo Fighters there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. 12 minutes, nearly 11 minutes to 5 o'clock for those of you that care. Oh, by the way, you can text us 3483 if you need to know the time at any stage.
At any stage. Hey, been a bit of rain about lately, man.
Hasn't there?
And I
Right.
don't know about you, but I'm a little bit over it. There's been floods, there's been other floods, and there's been winds.
Yes.
So as of that, as a result of that, I had a weird dream, man, probably a couple of weeks ago, and it was about more rain and more floods. And I thought, hang on a minute, this is a premonition,
Yeah.
Is it?
or a memory.
Or
I wasn't sure if it was a memory or a premonition.
Premonition, yeah.
Because it's hard to tell the difference sometimes. Like, I'm like, am I predicting the future?
Probably not.
Or am I remembering that it was raining?
Yeah,
Probably
yeah.
that one.
Yeah.
And I never
or
know.
you just had another life.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
I could be remembering
You could-
another
yeah,
one.
you-
No, because the Tita was in it.
the
Who
Miss
would-
Antigua.
Oh,
I've never had
Tita
it.
was
I've
in
never
it.
had the Tita before. That's the first.
Right.
So I thought to myself, in this dream, there's a lot of flooding. So what I've done is I've started some renovations around my house. I rent a joint, and I've started building an ark
Yeah.
out of the house that I'm renting.
What do you mean out of the house?
Out of the house.
Well, I ripped the boards off it. It's an old
Weatherboards.
weatherboard bastard
Right.
there. And I'm repurposing it, recycling it, actually.
yes, good on you.
And turning it into an ark, which also operates as a house. So I can use it as a house.
Right.
But then when the floods come, and they are going to come if my premonitions / memories are correct, I'll be able to float away.
Right. Are you doing a whole, like...
Genius, man.
Well, it's not exactly genius. I mean, there was a guy that did that once before already, apparently.
Oh, look, I'm not saying that I thought it up.
Right.
Yeah, it's not
'cause I
invented
saw it.
by Mogey.
Yeah,
Right.
there was that Russell Crowe movie.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, well,
Noah.
that's based on...
Noah.
That's
And I
the
can't
guy.
remember who wrote it, but that was a good bloody story, that one. So
Yeah.
I thought, oh, yeah,
I think it was Stephen
I
King.
can do that. Yeah, Stephen King.
But
It's Stephen King right there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
good, man.
Did
But he's
you-
no good with the endings.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
wait, are you doing the whole, like, two animals trying to save?
No. And I thought about that as well.
Right.
I'm going to do one of each animal.
What's the point of that?
Well, they'll get lonely. They'll be gutted.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're going to go around...
And half the poos.
Yeah, half the poos. And they won't have one of their... like, if I go to kill a chicken, there
Right.
won't be another chicken that sticks up for the other chicken.
Yeah,
Because,
yeah.
you know, they always back themselves. They've got each other's backs like us in the big show.
Totally, and I tell you what, there's
Mate-
nothing more vicious than a chicken defending another chicken, man.
Sorry, hang on,
They
so-
are
I
maniacs.
nearly lost my sight once.
Yeah, yeah.
So you're not taking two of every animal because you want the chickens to be more manageable?
Not all of them. All of the animals. So obviously we're going to have to eat them all eventually
Right.
because there's no power on board
On the... Yeah, okay.
on the ark. So yeah, we'll just we'll eat our way through them. And you know, there's only so many animals we can fit on there, and so many types of animals because
Yeah.
you know I'll
It's
get
like
a kiwi on there. I live close to the zoo, so I'm going to get a few
rhino.
Few options down there. Well,
you've
one
got
rhino.
You've got options there.
Yeah. Giraffe.
No, that's a
Panda?
good idea, mate.
No, they got no pandas down. They got a red panda.
Right.
Not good eating though.
No, yeah, right, cool. Any extra... Like, I don't think this is going to happen, but are there any extra sort of spots for, like, me and...
Well, it has happened, man. I've done it. It's built.
Really?
Are you talking about the animal element of it?
No, the ark. Is
Oh,
there
no, the
space?
ark's done.
If something happens and it does end up flooding, is there a spot for me? Or?
Just to prove the point, Keyzie, by the way, I went and dropped something off at Mogey's house the other day. I didn't even have to, get in through the door because there's just holes everywhere because
Yeah.
he's used all the wood.
Yeah.
So I
Right,
just
okay.
walked through where the door would have been and
Yeah.
dropped
But there
it
is
off.
a place for you, man.
Oh, yeah?
You know those women that they have tied to the bow with their buzzies?
Yes,
Yeah.
So,
on the front of the ark there.
Yeah.
so you're going to tie me to the front of the ark with my buzzies out? Will I be alive
Keen?
still? Yeah. I'm just happy to be a part of it. Jase, are you going to be involved as well, or...?
Keen?
Oh, yeah, man, especially if Keezie's getting his buzzies out.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Welcome back, you mad bastards. Hope your Tuesday afternoon's going okay. 5 minutes past 5 o'clock. The Big Show big poll of the day. The question was leftovers in the fridge, yes or no? And I've just had a little sneak peek on that,
Oh, have you?
Mogey.
Yeah, I've got to do that.
Shocking result
Is
so
it?
far.
Is it?
Keezy, hit us, mate.
Leftovers in the fridge. No, 6%. Yes, 94%.
That is a shocking result.
I don't think it is.
I did say to you, though, that I thought that people were going to
You
air
did,
the
but-
way
but-
of old garbage
But there's,
guts Keezy there.
there's airing on the side of which is a few percent, and then just getting smashed.
Yes, and I think people are misconstruing it a bit too, in the sense that they're just thinking about maybe possibly eating leftovers in the fridge. What we're talking about is leftovers in the fridge that never get touched and just clutter the fridge.
That's right. I think we need to probably discuss it further at some point in this hour so we can try and swing it back to our way of thinking.
Yeah,
Right.
Totally,
Because at the
mate.
moment, it just straight up says you guys are wrong.
But as always, at this time of the day, Pet Chat, text us 3483 if you need pet advice. We'll get into that next. We've got Burger King vouchers to give away, by the way.
That's right. Everyone that texts through needing advice instantly in the draw. You can also call us if you really need help on 0800 Hodaki.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bit of Tom, eh?
Yeah.
Tune.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Pet Chat. With Jason Mike. Every time that sting, every time. It's just top quality work.
So good.
It's good.
A lot of texts on 3483, all instantly in
What
the
do
draw
they
for
say?
BK. And a lot of questions on Instagram as well. Here's a good one from Riley. Hey guys, I have a monkey that doesn't like playing tennis. What do I do?
Yeah, that's a really good question, actually, because we've been there, haven't we, Mogey? Because they can be stubborn little buggers.
Right.
And obviously, it doesn't naturally occur to them to play tennis.
Yeah.
It's something that really has to be thrashed into them.
Right.
But once you get them interested, unbelievable. As we trained up monkeys in the end to win the French Open, mixed doubles.
That's
Or
right.
you can chuck them a basketball. You never know what they're
whatever.
naturally gifted at.
Though they will eventually adapt.
Right, my instinct would be just to let them carry on as they naturally would and not force any sports on
Yeah,
them.
and that's why you've never coached any champions to victory.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually, yeah.
Easy.
This is from a guy called 47 on Instagram. My dog Buster has a crippling addiction to the ponies. How do I get him off the TAB?
Yeah, that's a really tough one. Because dogs, we talk about the fact that they're so loyal all the time, don't we, Mogey? And they are very loyal creatures. It's the same.
Well, they can be.
It's the same with addictions. Once they're in the addictive state,
Right.
it's almost impossible to get them off it.
Yeah, I'd cancel the. I'd put a block on his phone. I'm assuming he's got a phone. Must have an account.
What, the dog?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah,
He's
true.
betting on the horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, put a block on the phone there and cancel his credit cards.
Would he have credit just because he's
Well,
a dog?
he's gambling, isn't he?
Yeah,
Oh,
well,
yeah,
he's
true.
on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
ponies.
Unless
Yeah,
he's just looking at the TV.
Oh.
He just turned the TV off.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually.
Yeah.
Either
Because
way.
he might be attacking the horses on the screen. I've seen that happen.
Yeah,
Mind you, I had a mate that had a dog, and he was just getting cash out and going down to the TAB and doing it that way. Just
What,
doing
from an
it-
ATM?
Yeah.
How,
And
does he have like an FPOS card and stuff?
well, no, he'd nick his owner's
Oh, wow.
FPOS card, go down and then take it out.
I tell you what, it is an absolute red tape bureaucratic nightmare trying to get your dog an FPOS card.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Or proving that they took it out, they took the money out. You know
yeah,
what
true.
I mean?
Yeah.
It was my dog.
I can only imagine. Here's a good question from Geordie. Hey guys, my Cocker Spaniel has just started speaking fluent Portuguese. Please help with 4 exclamation marks.
How does he know it's Portuguese?
I don't know.
What is it, a Cocker Spaniel?
Yeah. I mean,
Probably, and the thing about it is, it's probably talking shit.
oh
you know?
really? Like,
It'll be sticking it to him behind his back, but to
Right.
his face, you know what I mean?
But
and it's
what-
a real sassy accent as well, the Portuguese.
oh yeah, what does it sound like again,
Portuguese.
Jase?
Pardon? Portuguese?
yeah.
Si.
Yeah. Keep the questions coming in on 3483.
The Hodaki Big Show Podcast.
Fat Boy Slim there on the radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 5:27. You all right, Keyzie? You okay?
Yeah, I'm tired,
Yeah.
Right, yeah. No.
As I
'Cause it's
mentioned-
okay for you to not be okay, is all I'm
No,
saying.
I know.
You know what I mean?
Is it noticeable?
Well, no, you
something
just
going on
yeah.
there.
There just feels like
Yeah.
you just
Come on.
Well, if I'm
Well,
honest, I said at the start of the show that I've just started doing this new gym routine, and that's kind of tuckered me out quite a bit. But also,
Tuck it out, yeah.
yeah. Well, you got a lot of catching up to do.
Yeah.
You know, physical fitness wise.
yeah,
You got a lot to
that's not
sort
really
of,
what we're...
overcome there,
Yeah.
Keyzie.
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, so,
But if I'm honest, I think...
I just want you to make sure you're wiping down those benches, man,
I
as
definitely
well.
do. Yeah,
Because
definitely.
you're getting your eczema all over the bench there.
Mike, I had eczema when I was like 6. I don't still have it, all right?
do you wear shorts or longs to the
Is this
gym?
what we're doing here?
No, I just wondered if you wore shorts or longs.
I wear
Keyzie.
shorts,
That's a-
exercise shorts.
So the eczema on the back of your knees there, it's just flaking off onto the benches and stuff?
If I still had eczema, yes, that would be the case.
Oh, but you don't anymore.
Honestly, you could eat your dinner off my knees now. They're beautiful.
Oh,
Right.
Good eating.
Sounds good.
Anyway,
Hot.
Well, the issue I'm having, actually, it's more of a sleep chat situation, is for some reason lately I struggle.
we've got a sting for that?
Sleep chat. I thought we did.
We do. It's
Oh, there we go.
It's Sleep Chat with Jason Mike.
that's hot.
You
Who
happy?
is that?
That's
have no
Mike,
idea.
I think.
Oh, right.
Oh, mate, Mike.
Was it Mike?
Yeah, you know Mike.
Yeah.
Good bastard.
But for some reason, I'm just struggling to go to sleep at the moment. I'm just like ticking over ideas in my head and blah, blah, blah. But I just feel like with that and the gym, I'm just like burning the candle at both ends at the moment. And I think it is affecting me on the radio.
What do you mean? Burning the candle at both ends. What do you mean?
Well, I just said I'm staying up late. I can't sleep properly. And then I'm working out. I'm burning the candle at both ends.
Well, why would you burn a candle at both ends? That doesn't even make sense, though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like if you were
I know,
burning
that's
a
the
candle,
point.
if you were burning the candle at both ends, you'd have to stand the candle up at one end, and that would immediately point it out. So what would be the
No,
point
I
of
think,
burning
yeah,
it?
but if you lay it down on its side and then you lit one end.
this isn't
and
really
then I
what
guess the problem that you've got there is that you've got the candle, the flame will be too close to the table.
No,
or the
I know.
mantelpiece.
Yeah, but
Or
I
the
mean,
bedside table.
But if you, I mean, first and foremost, you don't usually find a candle with both ends with the wicks.
Well, you just got to burn it back a
Oh,
bit.
I suppose, but it just
No,
doesn't make.
hang on,
I mean,
this
like
is
if
it.
you're burning it at both ends, you'd have to have it sideways.
Sideways, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Which would
yeah.
be,
Like
depending
nip-
on the
nipple-
length of the candle,
Yes.
it would probably get both nips at once.
Yeah.
Well, so there's an
Well,
advantage.
look, it's
there.
nothing to do with.
but
That's not. You're getting bogged down in
Yeah.
the wrong thing.
I wouldn't
here.
recommend it. I think most candles are designed to be burnt at one end. And I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
if you're going to start
Definitely.
burning it at two ends,
Yes,
Yeah,
hence
yeah.
why
then you're
the
going to get
saying.
yourself into a heck of
Because
a lot of trouble.
I'm quite fond of my candles, and
Yeah.
you know what I mean. I'm a big candle.
I've got a rule in my house.
Yeah.
No burning the candle
Is
at
it-
any end.
Right,
At
okay.
any end.
Oh no,
Right, so you're not allowed to
you
use
see,
candles.
I burn the candle, but only at one end.
Oh, no,
So
I don't
really
like the candle being burnt at all. I like the ornamental.
Oh, you just like the smell of
soaps
the
at your
candle.
house.
But I find the candle actually works better when it's burning. Then you get the odour more.
Okay,
Oh,
so
yeah, but I'll just run my nose along
Yeah,
it,
so-
and that'll do
Oh,
the trick
okay.
for
Can
me
I
because it
just-
looks
But
good.
if
They
you
look
were
good.
if you were burning at both ends, that doesn't even make sense.
Can I just rephrase?
And
What
I've never seen a sideways candle holder.
No,
No.
it's my apologies.
I
Sorry,
mean, you're-
sorry,
yeah.
Jace. That was 100% my fault. What I meant to say is I've been burning the midnight oil
You're
lately.
talking. Oh,
I've been burning the midnight oil lately. Is a better way to put it.
why would you burn midnight oil?
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Thank you very much. Good night. 5:38 on the Radio Hodaki Big Show, which means it's time for.
Radio Hodaki's Beer and Pie July.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is that time. And Josh, you mad bastard, how's life?
Yeah, good, mate. How are you?
Yeah, good, thanks. Josh, what do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm a machine operator in the forestry.
Oh, backbone! Massive. How's work? Going good?
Yeah, a bit wet at the moment.
Yeah.
Had a bit of rain and gizzies, but
Seen any
Yeah, we get
possums, man? Seen any possums?
I see a couple possums.
Give them the old dadoosh, do you?
Give them the dadoosh.
Yeah,
good on you, mate.
Josh, you mad bastard.
Josh, the good news for you, mate. You just called up because you heard the officer blow on the pie, mate. So you just won $100 with the Big Ben pastry that pays.
Good.
Keezy's getting a bit wheezy.
Yeah, sorry about that, Josh. Keyzie is getting a bit wheezy.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Easy, eh?
Yeah, but that's $100 for you. Good score, eh? Thanks to Big Ben.
Oh, bloody good.
Yeah, good on you, mate. And that's happening every day this weekend for the next couple of weeks, I believe, fellas. The
That's
pastry,
right.
the pastry that pays.
That's right.
Cha-ching.
Every weekday, every show.
Hey, Josh, stay on the line, and our good mate Pugs in Studio B will take care of the old forestry. That's hard yakka, isn't it, Mogey?
Oh, mate, I've
You know
had
what I
my
mean?
time in those bloody trees, brother.
Really?
Yeah.
You know? Oh yeah. We did a lot of the old forestry back in the day. There's a lot of blocks out in the Hot Whenua.
Yes.
Oh yeah, hard yards. I just used to chop them down with a seesaw.
Sorry, it's like a handsaw, you mean? A seesaw is like a child's toy at a playground.
Yeah, I know. It took forever.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast. Catch them weekdays from 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Itty bitty there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show, but right now it's time for
The Big Poll.
the question today: leftovers in the fridge, yes or no, fellas?
Now, can we expand on this? Because people are like, duh, where else do you keep them? I've noticed.
Yeah.
So you're talking about just piling them up in the fridge and no one ever eating them, and then the
That's
fridge
right.
is full.
Yeah.
That's
We
putting them
should have
in there
maybe
for-
made it a bit clearer, actually, in hindsight, because I suspect that the results are going to be horrifically one-sided.
Well, the thing about it is, I think everybody that's been listening to the show will understand what we've been talking about. But the people on Instagram, it's an uneducated response, isn't it?
Wow.
It's completely out of context. It's simply answering a question with none of the parameters that we've laid down here on the show. So
Correct.
this one is an outlier,
Well-
what I'd call it. And then the results of this one, I think
be
we can
quashed.
write them off.
Yeah,
Wait, just
quite.
quickly.
Anyway, but it's
Hang
all
on.
good, all good.
No, in your favour, it'd be interesting to see what the poll says tomorrow afternoon after the podcast has been out.
Oh, yeah.
That's just what.
Oh, yeah.
But currently,
Interesting.
leftovers.
Leftovers.
Are you all right, Keyzie? Are you having a stroke?
No, it was just a simple slip of the tongue. Leftovers in the fridge, yes, 92%. And
Oh.
8% of New Zealand agrees with you guys.
My one says, because I've only just voted on it now, 95% yes.
Wow, you've bumped it up.
Well, no.
My
But you
one
probably got an old
says.
result.
My one says
You're an old result.
I'm out of data.
Right, so that's sort of inconclusive.
Yeah.
But if you'd like to vote, Hodaki Big Show, the Instagram poll there on the story.
Incidentally, fellas, how long do those polls run? Do they just
24 hours.
Oh, 24 hours.
Yeah. So
okay,
that
what do
will
you-
be interesting, Keyzie.
Yes. So
Make
listen
a
to the
note of
pod-
that. Write that down, Keyzie. We'll have a little listen to that tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have a little look. Have a little gaze.
Yeah, it's good on the outro or
on the
something.
outro.
Yeah,
That's good.
Yeah,
I
it's
like
good,
that.
man. That's so good.
Sounds good. We're going to a break here, Keyzie?
Ads?
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank God.
The Hodaki Big Show. Weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Oh, yeah, AC/DC there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show. But right now it's time for What's on the Telly with Mike Minogue.
Bupkiss. I watched Bupkiss last night. Pete Davidson.
Yes.
The comedian and lover of ladies.
Is that on Amazon?
Here's a bit of Lothario. He's on TVNZ Plus.
Right.
It's pretty much the story of his life, much like The King of Staten Island was. But the difference between King of Staten Island, which is a film, and this is that The King of Staten Island was good, and this isn't.
Right.
At least yet. So I'll keep you up to date on that.
That's always a thing for me, though, Mogey. The question that I ask myself, you say yet, which suggests to me that you're going to keep trying with it, whereas I have literally no patience with stuff that doesn't grab me by the bullos immediately.
Sure, but for
you know
me,
what I mean?
it's if it's got somebody that's really good in it, like a Hugo Weaving, for example, you had
Yes,
an experience
sure.
with, then I think to myself, would this person be involved with something terrible? Possibly, but I'm going to give it a chance. I'll give it one more episode, and
Yes.
then that'll be a slot.
For me, again, it was Goliath.
Yeah.
Still season one for me.
Yeah.
Still enjoying it.
The female is very funny as well, isn't she? She's
Yes.
very good. The lady lawyer.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, there's a couple of them, but
Blonde hair, is that right?
Oh,
Yeah.
his assistant.
Oh, is that the
Yeah. She is very good. The cast generally is very good. William Hurt's pretty good too, as the creepy burnt sort of sex pest.
Creepy burnt sex pest.
Yeah, you'd have to see it, Keezy, to sort
That's
of
going to
understand
be.
what I'm
Hopefully,
saying.
you'll get a role.
role,
as good as that.
Yeah.
Creepy burnt sex.
What does he say?
Played by Keyzie.
Does he come in and go, what are you guys
What
up
are
to?
you guys up to? What did you watch, Keezy? Quickly, we're running out of time.
Why is it always quick when it's my turn? I was watching Blackadder Goes Forth.
Oh,
good.
nice.
Fourth season, Stephen Fry. Blackadder's on trial for shooting his pigeon. Stephen Fry calls him a Flanders pigeon murderer. There. It's very funny.
Yeah.
And then he weasels his way out of it, old Blackadder.
I'm assuming your wife is asleep at this point.
Still haven't
Yeah.
found Tour of Duty yet.
Tour of Duty. Oh, no, it's on Netflix. You'll find it. Just search
okay.
Tour of Duty.
No, well, you told me it was on Prime.
It's called Jury Duty, Jase. For
June.
June.
The Hodaki Big Show podcast.
Red Hot Chili Peppers there on the Radio Hodaki Big Show this Tuesday evening.
Hey, fellas, just quickly, big news, big
Is it breaking news?
news,
Is it
in
breaking
fact.
news?
This is breaking news.
Breaking news, Hodaki is presenting later on in the year Symphony in the Snow.
What?
So
You're joking.
You know Symphony, right? It's been going for 30 years. Combining, DJ sets and that with the symphonic orchestra. It's now happening in the snow.
Won't their instruments get all wet and stuff?
Maybe.
Be cold on their lips.
Yeah, be real cold.
You wouldn't want to be playing a trumpet.
Does it have a roof over the top of it?
Well, look, all I know is that it's at Coronet Peak in Queenstown. It is Saturday the 19th of August, which is my
Saturday
birthday.
the 19th of August.
And
that date's I've got nothing else on that date. That date's completely clear for me.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to have a little.
I'm actually going to have to check my calendar, actually.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to have a. I was going to have a little birthday
Nothing on
shindig.
it, yeah.
But there are a whole heap of ticket packages available if you go to hodaki.co.nz, which include a night skiing at Coronet Peak before the main show actually begins at the base of the mountain. So
what
pretty
if
exciting.
I just want to go to the show and not ski?
Yeah, just go to
Can I
hodaki.co.nz. Yeah, you can snowboard if
Oh,
you
yeah,
want.
I can't. I'm useless.
Oh,
Yeah,
well,
no,
don't. I probably
I'm really
wouldn't,
bad at it too.
Yeah, well, so if
My ankles and that, maybe. Yeah.
So if I was you guys, I'd probably just go to the actual concert.
Yeah, but is
Symphony.
it covered though?
But I don't know how to play an instrument. Is that
No,
going to matter?
you don't have to play in the concert or snowboard. You just have to go along and watch it and have fun.
Will they have heaters there?
Yeah, it'll be nice and warm for you, I'm assuming. But Jase,
Is it compulsory skivvies?
well, Jase is going to wear one anyway, maybe even two.
Do you think I'll need to wear a jacket, Keyzie?
Over your skivvy? Yes,
Yeah.
maybe. Could you lend Mike a skivvy?
Oh.
I tell you what, actually, Mogey, we could wear our swannies.
Oh, of course we could.
Yeah, but
good
then
idea.
if it rains, they're not very waterproof.
If it rains, it'll be snow.
Totally. By the way, it's going to feature the original Symphony #1 set list, all the biggest club classics reimagined, a few surprises thrown in there as well.
Are there any surprises in there?
Yeah, man. Eric Pride, Avicii, Fatboy Slim, Darude, plenty more. Go to the gigs page at hodaki.co.nz, all right?
Wow, that sounds so good, Keyzie.
Are we hosting that?
It's Hodaki Presents.
Yeah.
We're not hosting it, but we could find a way to go down there if you
that'd
want.
be
So
good.
we're not emceeing it or anything?
No.
Because I'm worried it's not covered and I
No.
don't want to get wet.
No. They wouldn't get you to MC it.
Sounds good, Keyzie.
By the way, keep an eye on our socials. We've got free tickets to give away.
The Hodaki Big Show, weekdays at 4 on Radio Hodaki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. That's the big show over with on your Tuesday evening. Thanks for listening. I'm off home to clear out the fridge of leftovers. What are you up to, Mogey?
I'll be going to Cirque du Soleil
yes.
evening. Pretty excited about that, guys. And I don't know what Cirque du I don't know what it is actually. Cirque du Soleil
Have you never been to one?
Theatre of Dreams or something going to be called,
Right,
won't it?
okay.
Or River of Mud.
No, it's Cirque du Soleil on ice, I believe.
is it?
Ice skating and
Oh,
all
it's
the...
meth. You can't have them on
No,
meth,
not on meth,
man.
as in ice.
That'll be
Frozen
that'll
water.
be interesting.
God.
Yeah, not on glass Barbies.
Well, I've got no
Damn
doubt
it.
that you'll fill us in with great detail tomorrow
I
about
will.
that,
I
Mogey.
will. We're going to do a
look forward
special
to it.
podcast.
Yeah, nice. On Cirque du Soleil. What are you up to, Keyzie? Netball?
No, it's Mondays.
Basketball?
That's Wednesdays.
Squash?
Tuesdays, my wife has squash.
Oh, that means you get to have a
on
Hawaiian
it.
pizza.
Yeah, and
Nah,
you get on it.
No, so tonight I'm going home. I'll be making dinner, and then she'll come home from squash. Then I'll serve her dinner. Then she'll go to bed. Then I'll have a small glass of port and play PlayStation and
What
watch
game are you playing
Blackadder.
at the moment?
You don't care. I'm going to tell you anyway. Death Stranding,
Oh, Death Stranding.
and it's so good.
Oh, me.
Yeah, I don't rate it that highly, but each to their own. Hey, listen, it's been a pleasure having your company this Tuesday evening. Make sure you tune into the show tomorrow. Until then, take care and we'll see you later.